What's up guys, Ep.81 here, and this is episode 81 of my Road to Glory. And finally we're back into the tournament. We're going to be playing the New Beginnings tournament, which requires you to have 6 players from the Serie A, 6 players from the Bundesliga, and 6 players from La Liga in the starting 11 and in the subs bench. So this is a little bit interesting because I've never seen EA do a 3 different leagues in a tournament. Well, I think I've seen it. I just it's been a while, and we come across this guy in the finals. Pretty insane team right there. He's got Messi up top with Suarez and a 4-4-2, which is quite interesting because I don't see that many people play the 4-4-2. But right there, we would get the first chance of the game. Very, very strange chance. I take a shot. His defender manages to block it, but then Marcelo shoots it in his own net. Lucky for him, it did hit the crossbar, and we were just given some warning signs pretty early on right there. And yeah, like I was saying, this tournament was pretty interesting to see how teams would play in this tournament and what creations people would make. And I found this team, which I'll leave a link in the description if you guys want. And I played pretty good. So we're in the final, and we take the lead right there from Cruz, our midfielder. Gets the first goal of the game right there. So good start to the game. We got that chance in the beginning where it hit the crossbar, and now we have a goal. So pretty good start, and hoping to get that second goal. And yeah, like I was saying, the team played pretty amazing. I played with some players that I thought I wouldn't like, but I ended up liking. We get a second goal right there, and we're up 2-0. Nice little sweaty goal. But yeah, like I was saying, Benzema. When I saw that I had to use him at striker, well, I didn't have to use him, but when I saw him as a part of this team, I said, I'm not too fond of Benzema. He does score against me a lot, but I don't think he's my cup of tea. But he ended up being pretty decent, not too bad. Royce, of course, I've played with him in the past. He's amazing. He's amazing at left wing. He's amazing at left mid. He's amazing at striker. Whatever you want to play him, Royce is just such a good player. And he gets our third goal right there, as you saw. So yeah, a couple of good players in there. Defense was pretty strong. Not exactly my favorite because some of them have high attacking work rates. But playing with Rodriguez, Modric, and those other good midfielders is pretty fun. And right there, Cruz gets his second goal of the game. Cruz is just on fire in this final. Throughout the tournament, he wasn't doing too hot. He got a few assists here and there, but he didn't really score. But now in the final, he's putting on his scoring pants on, and he already has 2. So will he get the hat trick? We'll just have to wait and see. So at this point, we pretty much have the tournament in the bag in my eyes. But don't want to get too cocky. But Cruz does get his third goal right there. What a shot from the German man outside the box. And we have the 5-0 lead. And in the 90th minute, he would get a chance over here coming up. I'm just messing around too much, trying to skill with Gundogan right there. And Rodriguez ends up losing the ball right there, and he hits me on the counter. Messi with a great little bit of a fake shot right there. Gives a great pass to Suarez, and Suarez beats the goalkeeper at the near post, which is slightly frustrating because we wanted to keep that clean sheet for the extra coins. And the fact that it was near post is just that much more annoying. But it is what it is. We do win the tournament. It's been a while since we've played tournaments, and I'm glad that the streak isn't over, and hopefully it doesn't end by the time FIFA 16 comes, because that would be terrible if it just ends on like the last tournament of FIFA 15. But yeah, we win that tournament, get the pack, get the trophy. The boys are celebrating another trophy in the cabinet. A little fun fact, that was the 60th trophy that we have won at the club. So we have to go ahead and invest in a new trophy case because we are pretty packed up. Not to toot my own horn or anything, but that is a lot of trophies. And go ahead and open the pack. Get nobody too spectacular. Oscar, not too bad, 84 rated. Bolasi, Sao, a couple of fast players in there. Isco, not too bad, but of course not the best pack, but once again, not the worst. So we're going to go into our second game with the bronze teams, back with the bronze boys, and we're going to be playing with the Premier League side for the first game. And the Premier League side is on 1 point at the moment, and the Serie A side is on 6. So the Serie A side will most likely, as long as we don't lose, will most likely get an upgrade. So hopefully we can do that and not lose, because that would be pretty anticlimactic. But we're going to go into our second game right here. Premier League side, come across this guy, 82 chemistry. Pretty weird team. Not too much. His chemistry is not too bad. I think he had like 82 or something. He had Pirlo in there, a couple of bronzes, and I think that was Luca Toni, if I'm not mistaken, at striker. So we would get the first chance of the game over here. Sutherland, right over here, gives a great pass to Fofana. Fofana through on goal, misses the first shot, but gets lucky on the second one, and it goes in. A little bit of E8 right there with the rebounds. Jesus, rebounds are just the worst in FIFA. But yeah, like I said, we would open up the score sheet right there, 1-0 pretty early on, and we're looking for that second goal over here. We would try and get a good chance of it. Fofana, just such an amazing player right there, starts off that play, gives it to Watmore. Watmore shoots it. Great shot from the bronze winger right there, and we are up 2-0. So Fofana already on a goal and an assist. And yeah, he's definitely going to be one of the last players I do upgrade when I do, because him and Klukas are just so amazing. And it's gonna sad to see them go because they're pretty good and they're proving it every single episode. And right there, Watmore trying to prove it also gets his second goal of the game. Another goal similar to the first one he scored, but this one looked a little bit nicer because it went a little bit higher up. So we're up 3-0. We pretty much have this game in the bag because it's right before half. Not saying that we already won the game, but at 4-0 at this point because I just scored another one. It's pretty much over. And right there, who scored that goal? I'm not sure if it was Klukas or Watmore, but if it was Watmore, that was his third goal. But I think, yeah, it was Klukas. I saw a C right there on the back of his shirt right there. So we're up 4-0, looking for that fifth goal because we have this tendency of having people quit on us at 4-0, which is extremely annoying. But trying to get that fifth goal just in case he does decide to quit. And over here, we do get a corner. Richard Wright is going to take it. Pretty funny. The reason he's taking is because I put him first on the team, so EA just puts him on everything. And we do end up scoring from the corner right there. And at that point, this guy did say enough is enough, and I'm going to quit over here at 5-0. That's what he did. So we get 2 points for the win, 1 point for the clean sheet, 1 point for the rage quit, and 1 point for the 5-goal bonus. So 5 points, which is the maximum points we can get in a single match right there. So that puts the Premier League side at 6 points, just 2 points off the upgrade. Hopefully they manage to do that next episode. And we're going to go into our last game with the Serie A side, which is only a mere 2 points away from an upgrade. And we're going to go into the bronze tournament because I do want to try and win the bronze tournament before I do upgrade to a silver player. Don't have the chance to do this with the Premier League side because I do have 2 silver defenders now, but hopefully we can maybe get to the semis at least of the bronze tournament with the Serie A side before we do upgrade to a silver player. I mean, come across this guy in the first round of the tournament. 51 chemistry, just a bunch of weird players in there, nothing too spectacular. So I did see this as a pretty easy game. But of course, don't want to count your chickens before they hatch because you know some people play amazing with low chemistry and poor teams. But we would open up the score sheet right there, 8 minutes in with Garitano, who else our striker, just proving that he is one of the best players alongside Donza in the Serie A side. It just seems like the midfielders and the strikers, well, you'd expect it, but Donza and Garitano got that partnership going, and Mason and Klukas got that partnership going with a little bit of Fonza supplying Mason, and sometimes even Klukas. So right there we get another chance. Donza a little bit unlucky to have hit the post right there. But just showing that he does want to score a goal. He is just hungry for goals. And right over here, Garitano threw on goal, gives it to Donza, and Donza has another great chance to make it 2-0, but once again misses it. So he's missed it twice. Will he get it on the third try? We'll just have to wait and see. But Bitante right there goes through on goal, gives it to Donza. Donza outpaces the defender right there, waiting for somebody to get inside the box so he can do the low cross. Gets taken out, and we get the penalty. So Donza has a great chance to make his third shot the golden one because he's going to step up to the penalty. Will he score? We'll just have to wait and see. EA gives the penalty to Zaytul, but I'm going to end up giving it to Donza because he was the one that got fouled, and I just feel like he does deserve a goal after those 2 misses. So Donza's going to step up. Let's see what he does. Just taking his time right there. I hate the penalty animations. They take so long. And Donza steps up, gets it right on the yellowish green, shoots it to the right. Goalkeeper dives the right way, but the shot was a little bit too high for the goalkeeper. And Donza does get his long-awaited goal right there. And we are up 2-0. So 2-goal cushion, not too shabby. Donza getting his goal, which is one of the main things I wanted to do because I felt so bad for him after those 2 misses. But Don's right there. Will he get an assist? Garitano tries to chip it. misses the first shot but gets the rebound. We're just getting a bunch of rebounds this game, and Gavritano gets his second goal of the game. Now, what I'm wondering is, did Donza get the assist for that, since Gavritano missed the first shot? I don't know. Maybe Gavritano got his own assist right there. It's just so weird how things work. But this guy does manage to get a goal back right there, 3-1. So we lose the clean sheet, but still have a chance, of course, of getting the points for the win, and maybe even the 5 goals if we play our cards right. So 60th minute, that guy gets a goal back, 3-1. And I'm not panicking just yet, because I know I still have the 2-goal cushion. And in the 82nd minute, he would do something quite spectacular coming up. He gets a free kick right here, right outside the box. Great chance for anybody to score. But he ends up going with the short pass, gives it to that guy, who passes it back to that guy, and that guy scores. So that was, I couldn't believe it at first, because that was such an amazing goal. The way he set it up, just a great little set piece from the free kick right there. And I gave him a clap, because that was a nice little goal. Definitely deserved that. Plays like that you don't see too often from FIFA players. But luckily we did manage to hold on, and we won the game 3-2. So we get 2 points for the win, and that is just enough to get the upgrade with the Serie A side. So we're gonna go ahead and get an upgrade. We're gonna go for a right back, because I do feel like we do need a right back. I just feel like my defenders are the weakest side, the weakest parts of this side. So we're gonna go ahead and upgrade our right back. I'm not too sure who we're getting. We're getting Rispoli. Is that his name? Rispoli. Get him right there. I see him on the bid for 200 coins. I couldn't resist it. I needed to get the Parma version, because the Palermo version is Serie B. So we go ahead and do that. Anyways, guys, my name is Ep.81, and I'm out.